Hey, how's it going? It's Mystic Mia Moksha back here with another Divine Love reading. Just a quick announcement. I am starting up my readings again, my personal readings. If you'd like a personal private reading with me, you could just email me. My email is below and all the information will be sent to you by email. And I love to start off all my reading seasons in true mostly in the moment fashion with a free reading giveaway. So a random comment from this video below will be chosen for a free reading in my next week's love reading. I am so excited. I have brand new readings, love and general, ready to go. Okay, with that, let's get started. What is going on in this connection? What is going on in this connection? Page of Earth. Okay, Page of Pentacles. There's something new starting in this connection, a new adventure, a new project, something more serious. You may be planning to start a relationship with each other, or planning to buy a new home, planning to get married or have a child or start a business, or maybe like take on a renovation at home. Something that you've both been kind of wanting to do for a long time. It's kind of like you've been waiting for a long time to do, or you're kind of a little bit bored and want to shake things up. So the both of you kind of want to start something new in this connection, in the physical, something a little bit more serious, and something that can involve the both of you. It seems like you might be the one who's a little bit bored or kind of tired of being complacent, tired for there being a lack of movement in the connection or a lack of progress, feeling some sort of stagnant energy in the connection, and you don't think of it as a risk, but they might think of it a little bit as a risk, starting something new, starting something this serious, or something of this magnitude, or something that's quite a bit of an undertaking that will take a lot of time and energy. It's not a big project, but it's something that will take a lot of energy and time. So I'm getting it's probably not something like having a kid or buying a home, but something a few levels down, like maybe talking about the next part of the relationship, where you want to go, like working on a bigger goal for the both of you, but like the step you need to take before you take on that bigger goal, something like that. Okay, so what is going on with them? What is going on with them? Okay, 10 of Swords, and it fell on this 4 of Cups. So I'm like, this is killing me. They're like, this is killing me, because I think like they don't want to do this, or they're like, they feel like they can't take this on. It's burdening them. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't want to take on this project. They don't want to take on this next thing. Or make moves towards this bigger goal. So if you did want to have children together, or buy a new home together, or start on like a home renovation, or save up for, I don't know, a bigger home, a vacation, a car, or retirement, or something, save for your children's education, or I don't know, something that's like a bigger project down the road. This is something that you need to start right now, and they're dreading it. They don't want to do it. It could be related to this connection, the next step in this connection, the next step in your goals together. Yeah, the 10 to the 5 of Swords, it's actually not a big deal, but they're fighting tooth and nail to not do this. Okay, I want to get a clarifier to see what kind of project this could be. Transportation, a friend. So it could be like helping a friend out, maybe helping a friend buy a car, or helping them move, or driving them to the airport, or I don't know. It's something that's like not a big deal, but they don't want to do it. I don't know why. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe letting a friend stay with the two of you, or having a friend come along on a trip or something. Maybe being the designated driver after a friend has surgery, or a family member or something. Yeah, so now that I'm like going into what this actually is, like it's becoming less and less of a big deal. Okay. So what's going on with you in terms of this connection, this situation? Messenger of Earth in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So we have the 2 Page of Pentacles and then the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse means, like, to me, another Page of Pentacles. I feel like you proposed this, or this offer came to you. It could be vice versa, so you could be this side and they could be this side, but one of you is definitely here and the other person is the other person, the other energy in this reading. Okay. Yeah, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. You are getting a lot of arguments from this person. They're really not having it. Yeah, this is an opportunity. I feel like this is a chance to help this family member or this friend or this like new neighbor or something. Maybe you just moved into the neighborhood, or this is something that, like, this is one of their friends or one of your friends, and this is the opportunity for them to do something for your friends, or a chance for you to do something nice for their friend, or something along those lines. It's an opportunity of some sort. It's a small opportunity, but you see it for what it is, and they just don't want to have it. Okay, so let's look into their higher aspect and their shadow aspect. So what is going on with this person? What is their higher aspect? How would their higher aspect deal with this? So the higher aspect would think like, yeah, you're right. I know this is the right thing to do. It's a logical thing to do. And I feel like you're not being like, you're being very stoic about it, or very like serious and to the point. Like, we have to do this. This would be good for this. This is the reason. Very logical and straightforward. So they can't really argue. So why are they arguing, right? But their higher self is, yeah, 9 of Swords. They're really upset about this. Like, way more upset about this than they should be. Why? Like, what is going on? So this is their higher self. This is their higher aspect. So their higher self is like crying. And they know you're right, but I don't know why they're crying. I miss our friendship. Okay. So it has nothing to do with the situation. I feel like they're feeling like, I miss when you used to be giving me this much attention, or they're missing you, and they don't know why you're spending so much time focused on other people and other things and not focusing on them. And this is their higher self talking, not their shadow aspect. So this is like a serious like cry for help from their soul. So like, I feel like they don't, like, you know how when you're so weighed down by everything going on in your life that you just kind of like shut down and you can't even do the simplest thing. Like if someone's like, oh yeah, can you pick me up from work or school or from this event to help me out, and they're just like, I can't, and you're like, really? This is like, I really need your help, and you can't just pick me up, and they're like, I'm dead, I'm gone, like I have nothing left in me. So their soul is crying out. That's why they're being so combative, is because they can't even give like one more inch, one more centimeter to anyone else. It's too much. Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you because I do. Okay. They're having a very hard time verbalizing this, and they're taking it out through like a little bit of a tantrum, a little bit of like a childish tantrum. I'm feeling the consequences of my choices and actions, and it's in reverse. They're not making the right choices and actions, and they're paying for it now, and they're taking it out on you, and you're paying for their pain. And they realize this subconsciously, but they don't know how to verbalize it. They might not even know this is why they're arguing with you on something that's seemingly so small and stupid. Okay. If that's their higher aspect right now, then I'm scared to see their shadow aspect. What is their shadow aspect? How is like the worst they can handle this? Whew. Okay. They could secretly be enjoying this. They could be secretly enjoying taunting you, being the, bad guy, being kind of like, I feel like they're releasing a lot of their hurt onto you, or onto this connection, or onto this person in this situation that you're trying to help, and you're trying to get them to help them with you. You never know what's going to come out in this section. These kind of readings. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're being very stubborn. They're being very secretive. They're being very, like, you're keeping to themselves. So their higher aspect, their inner child, their divine aspect is like, my soul is crying. I'm very hurt. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you like a friend, and I don't know how to do that. And so I'm sorry I'm taking out on you. I'm not doing the right things. I'm not saying the right things. Their shadow aspect, on the other hand, is like, kind of enjoying a little bit of, it's a release for them when they kind of fight you on this. Because they're getting out that hurt energy, but in all the wrong ways, They're so, like, they can have their cake and eat it too. They can be hurt and not have to heal it, not have to go into their feelings and figure it out and explain it to you and talk to you and ask for your help in the, like, proper way to do it, and, like, the nice way to handle this, the correct way to handle this. And instead, they're, like, fighting with you and releasing their hurt that way, and not having to tell you what's really going on. Being secretive. Some people don't like to be open, right? So they might be enjoying the fact that they don't have to tell you everything. Not torturing you for it, but, like, feeling like I don't have to figure out what's hurting me. I can push this off, and I could save the inner work, the emotional healing, for another day. Okay. So I have so much desire for you came up in the palm of my hand. So that means that they're keeping this close to their chest. They're not really saying this part to you, which is I'm getting they desire to be like you right now. Like, they wish they could be like you. And they're not going to open up and really say that to you right now, because they don't want to do their emotional work. They don't want to do it. And I'm sorry if you had to take the brunt for it. But if this is you, and this is what you're doing to your person, like, you know what you have to do. Okay, so your shadow aspect. What is your shadow aspect in regards to this situation? You just want to run away. Your shadow aspect is like, I don't want to have to deal with this. Like, this is kind of ridiculous that I have to deal with this. Like, can I just run away from this? Can I just run away from this? You might need a break from this person if it's like a serious thing, like if it's gotten really bad. You might just want to like leave and go to a friend's for a little bit, or go to your family for a little bit, or just take a day to just go off on your own, and or ask this person to take a break. If you guys are in a relationship or seeing each other, taking a break. And if you're like married, or you have responsibilities together, like kids and stuff, really like ignoring each other, having a lot of me time in the home. And if you guys are just energetically connected and have no physical contact or communication, you just need to not think about this person, and just focus on anything but this. Okay. This is your shadow aspect, though. Your shadow aspect wants to run away, and kind of see how things turn out. Because you're just like, my hands are tied. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to deal with this right now. That's your shadow aspect. So your shadow aspect, your ego child, your shadow self just wants to just not deal and run away. Do you even see me that way? And it came out face down. So like, you're secretly thinking like, and you might not be aware of this at this time, that you're starting to doubt if this person even trusts you, or thinks you're stupid. Like, do they really think I'm this stupid, or do they really think I'm in the wrong here? Like, because you like this person, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this reading. So like, it hurts you when someone doesn't think you're doing the right thing, or fighting you when you know you're doing the right thing. I mean, you're trying to just help someone out right here, or something of that sort. And this is someone you love and respect, so their opinion of you matters. And so just even little jabs like this can really hurt, and makes your mind kind of start thinking like, what do they really think of me this way? Do they really think whatever the mean things that they bring up, but do they really mean that? And you're starting to like, you might not be so aware of it now, but you might be like kind of having these kind of uncertain feelings come up. Okay, so what is your higher aspect? What is your higher aspect of all this? This is an opportunity to work together. This is just a situation where you need to figure out how to work with this person, collaborate with this person, compromise with this person. We were meant to work this out. You have to take the initiative. If they're being kind of combative, like, there must be a reason why. We have to figure out how to work together. I keep getting that, like this is important that we figure out how to work together. So your higher self will be together again. Yeah, so your higher self is just like, your inner child is just like, this is just you know what, this is just a little bump in the road. This is something we just need to figure out how to get over. Is this your first argument or your 100th? Like, this is something that you're just going to get better at by doing. Figuring out how to do this. I know you've been right. I'm trying to forgive myself. Ooh, they're right. They're right. They might be saying like, oh, you're always helping other people, or you're always focusing on, you know, your friends or your family, or like my friends and my family, and never really asking for, like, if it's okay for me to do. Maybe you kind of do things without asking them, you know, like sign them up for some sort of family event or friend event without asking them, signing them up to help people without asking them, asking if they can do it, if they're, you know, in a space to be able to do it. And they're kind of like, they've been kind of just doing it. In the past, I feel like they've been just kind of going along with it, and they're like, yeah, this person knows the right thing to do in this situation. I'm just going to go along with it. But they're kind of tired of it. Like, they can't give anymore. And they feel maybe that you've been ignoring them and not really asking them, and they've been just kind of going, and just doing everything you ask for, and it's just like, they're breaking down. As part of their combativeness is this, like, see me, see my hurt, see my, like, how serious I am about, I can't do, it seems like just like a little thing, like, oh, why can you help drive this person to the airport, or, you know, give my friend a ride, give my mom a ride, or something like that. And it's just like, this person's just like, I can't do this. Okay, so what's the outcome here? Spirit's advice here. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 7 of Swords in reverse. Just take time. I feel like there's a little part of you or this person to just kind of always be doing things and not letting the relationship just breathe, not just letting things happen organically and naturally come up. Because I think this, like, giving a friend a ride, which you should do. One of you should do. You should help this person out if you are able to. But that's not the problem here. I think the problem here is this constantly trying to do things to push the connection along, push the goals between the two along without, like, just giving it space and air, and let goals naturally come up. Let there be, like, a time to do nothing. Let the relationship just be. Let the connection just be. And I think that's the situation here. I think that's what they're kind of trying to say, what their higher self is trying to say. And your higher self, too, being like, things are fine. You guys are working together, working out issues together fine. Yeah, you may be a little bit of the go-getter, the one who, like, initiates a lot of things. Usually, but be the go-getter in this, in nipping this emotional issue in the beginning. Because you're intuitive, because you're aware of this, because you're the one who's been pushing for this, maybe step back and let this connection breathe. King of Wands. In reverse, recognizing that, like, they're your partner, they're your equal, they're your person for a reason. If they're not leading with you and excited with you, like, maybe give it some space, maybe give them time to figure things out. Okay, so what will happen with this situation? Ace of Cups, how cute. Okay, Ace of Cups in this deck is cycle of emotions, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Wow, 2 aces. Ace of Wands, freedom from restraints in reverse. There might be a service to others, a need to think outside of this connection. What will free the both of you from being restrained by the other person, and not to repeat this cycle again, not to repeat this problem again, is thinking outside of the connection. I think that's what's on your mind because you want to help people out all the time and you want to drag them into helping other people. But with your boredom and wanting to do more and being service to others, doing more with the connection, I think this is a real good time for both of you to find your mutual soul mission, the thing that you both do together to help other people that will connect the two of you more powerfully and strongly, and allow you to do more for others. Let your relationship, your divine relationship, be of divine service. And it'll free both of you, because there's this feeling in you, I think, that's like, I want to do something more. I want us to be able to help people. And they miss hanging out with you and doing something productive, doing something meaningful with you. This is the time. This is the time for you, both of you, to come together and think really seriously, what is some soul mission work you two can do? That's something that you can do together that strengthens the relationship. Yeah, it strengthens the relationship in two ways. And having that like friendship quality, the working together quality, doing something where you can grow together, where your relationship can grow together quality, have something else to talk about, something else to do together. That's very meaningful and purposeful. Having the relationship be purposeful in other ways than being a family. I think both of you can, really do something. You guys are both like divine counterparts, so you are meant to have a divine purpose, both of you individually and as a couple. And then that will give them a chance to also just be able to talk to you and hang out with you as a friend. They miss that about you a lot. Be able to just talk to you, when you're doing busy things with your hands and you're just like, I don't know, planting a garden together, and you're doing it for like half a day with someone by your side when you're volunteering or something. You end up talking a lot about things that like are on your mind that's very important that you wouldn't have otherwise, And I think that they need something like that. An activity that's meaningful and purposeful that they can do with you, where they can talk about more important things. Help them talk about deeper things as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that reading. Much love and light.